it's officially video number 11. Woo woo! We're super excited that we've hit double digits, and we just want to thank you so much for your support and encouragement and your kind words and cheering us along on this awesome journey. So yeah, that's what I have to say, George.
Well, I'm excited. We're now going towards the middle of the year now, and training's going to ramp up, and it's going to get a lot more intense with the heat, running, and I'm excited because I'm ready to start running some races too.
And you've got some pretty exciting news, don't you? Didn't you sign up for your first official marathon?
Oh yes, yes I did. My first marathon. I went to the LA Marathon. We recorded our show out there, and as you've seen, Stephanie had volunteered at one of our running stations with our team Runners Lane, and I was at the finish line. And what you see at the finish line is just, you know, it's inspiring. It's sad. It's encouraging. You see some really good things happen at the finish line, and it just inspired me, and I said, I'm doing it. I'm gonna sign up, and I did it. I'm a little nervous about it, but I did it.
You're gonna do amazing. So he's not only just doing LA Marathon 2018, he's doing the Conquer LA Challenge, which means he's gonna run a 10K in Santa Monica. He's gonna run a half marathon in Pasadena, and then he's gonna top it all off with 26.2 miles through all of downtown LA, and we are so excited and so proud of you to do this, and you are gonna rock it. You are gonna rock it.
Okay, well, you know, with the team that I have and the people that I follow on either Instagram or Twitter, you know, I really get inspired by everybody, and like I said, being at that finish line, and Stephanie, you seeing the people at mile 22, it just inspires you to take that extra step, and that's what I did.
Definitely. Well, speaking of being at mile 22 during LA Marathon, something that I've been doing the last couple weeks is volunteering at some races, and it's such an amazing way to give back to the community. As a runner, being out there to support your fellow runners is incredible. You get to see them, you get to encourage them, you get to help them if they're, you know, feeling a little tight in the legs, help them stretch out, give them their fuel, their hydration, whatever they need. And it's really been amazing just being able to volunteer, and I will definitely be out there volunteering while you're running your 26.2.
Well, I'm gonna need it. Thank you.
So, getting back to the volunteering, we have a couple of things coming up. We have, for me personally, I'm going to be at the Tinkerbell 2017 half marathon weekend. I will be running the half, but be volunteering at the 10K, and we're very excited. I'm going to be doing this with my husband. We're going to be volunteering during that race. And if you're ever interested in volunteering at an event, or you're ever curious about a Run Disney event, head to their rundisney.com website, check out their volunteer opportunities, and just go out and just be part of it. You don't have to run it. Just go out to cheer them on, give them some water. Like I said, let me tell you, runners, we like our water, so we're gonna love you at the water stations. Yes. So definitely check it out.
And that was definitely one of the ways that I first I learned about it on social media. But when I wasn't ready to run and I wanted to experience that Run Disney event, that's what I did. I went and I volunteered, handing out medals and at the corrals. And once you see it, then, man, I'm running now. I'm gonna go out there and do it. And that was part of how I started. And that's great. You go out there and volunteer. So that's the next thing you're volunteering for?
The next thing I'm going to be at is I'm going to be volunteering at the Tinkerbell Half Marathon weekend. Now, what race do you remember your first volunteer Run Disney race that you were at? What was that one?
That was the Disneyland in 2015.
Wow. Okay.
And no, was that 2014 maybe? 2014. Okay. It was before I started, you know, running. So my first event was the Avengers, which was a few months after that, and it was fun. It was you get up early, just like the runners do. You go out there, and it is a team event with your rest of your crew out there. You're getting the water ready. You're getting the medals ready. You're doing all kinds of stuff to prepare for the runners. And I, as a runner, appreciate those volunteers. So
they are amazing. So shout out to all the volunteers who are ever at any races. Shout out to all the runners. If it weren't for you, we couldn't volunteer. So let's talk about, I guess, what we've got coming up next. We've got a few races in our very near future. George, what do you got on deck?
Right now I have Wings for Life is my next race, which is May 7th. And if you haven't seen our video on Wings for Life, it gives a lot of information on the race, what it's for, and the
how they pace it.
yeah, and how it's really run. It's a totally different run. It's the only global race that happens at the same time and everywhere around the world. So it's an exciting race. Take a look at our last video on that to get more information on it. But that's my next race. Then I have a Father's Day Sugar Daddy here in Santa Clarita.
Yep, I'm doing that too.
And that's a Father's Day run, is that right?
It is. It's the day before Father's Day, actually. It is a local race. It's the second year they've been doing it. It's the Sugar Daddy. They do a 5K, a 10K, and a half. It's a really great race to support the local community and great causes. This one is for, they raise money for the local wildlife center out here and a chow rescue, which is really fun. And it's a really well-run race, and besides the medal at the end, you do get some ice cream, and who doesn't love ice cream at the end of a race?
I was about to ask you that. So now this will be your second time.
This will be my second time. I am legacy for this,
yes,
which
nice.
is 2 years. It still counts as legacy, right?
Yep.
So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Miss Gloria is running her first 10K with me at this, and I'm looking so forward to running it with her.
Yes.
So now you're going to be doing the 10 or the half at this one?
I will be at the 10K.
Perfect.
Yes, and then the Wings for Life, I'm hoping to get 10K, so that's my goal.
That's before that pace car gets you, right?
And then, what else do I have? I have Run Disney events. September, I have the Disneyland 10K, which you're also running.
I'm doing the 10K and going to be doing the 5K on that one as well.
Are you doing the half?
I am not doing the half on that one. I decided just to do those two. Try something a little different, mix it up a little.
Okay.
But I will have some additional half marathons coming up. We've got the Avengers weekend, which I do with my girlfriends, which is a lot of fun. You know, whoever said a girls' weekend couldn't be about running.
And that's my race also. That's
your Avengers race.
Yes, because that's the race that I first did. That was the first race I ever did, which was the 5K, and now I'm doing the halves. So that will be November.
And aren't you doing your first challenge this year too for that one?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
No. And then that's it. That's all I have ready to go. But I know there'll be other races in between. But like I said, it's starting to heat up. It's starting to get a little warmer, and the running gets a little more intense right now.
It does.
We'll have more shows on hydration and what we do to get ourselves ready for a hot day, and making sure that we have either snacks or goo or something to give us that extra nutrition we need.
Yeah, definitely. Even when you're not running, make sure you stay hydrated, so that way if you're planning on running the next day, your body's already got that already stored in you. We're definitely going to cover what kind of gear you need when you're doing a hot run. Make sure. A lot of people tend to forget sunscreen. You can apply it once before you head out the door, but while you're running, if you're doing a long run, you got to have it with you too. So look for the future shows. It's going to go over a little more of that. I know we're just tapering down from marathon training. We got a few months of smaller runs, and then we kick back up. I think it is in June for official marathon training again. So we'll have you guys joining us through that whole process as well. We just wanted to say thanks for supporting us through hitting our double digits on shows, which is really exciting. And we really hope to see you guys out while we're running.
Yeah, and don't hesitate to say hi to us. And like I said, Stephanie said it earlier in the first video, make sure that you tag us as hashtag running life and laugh, so we see your guys' journey and what you guys are doing. And for those of you who have already, thank you so much.
Awesome, and we really appreciate you guys and everything you do within the running community to support us. We support you, and make sure you follow us on social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Running Life and Laughs, hashtag us, and I think we're gonna sign off a little differently today, folks. So have fun hitting the pavement, and thanks for watching Running Life and Laughs.
And may the force be with you guys. Bye.
Bye.